I know that making your social medias and your platforms compliant can be tricky, so I hope this helped. So the first thing I want to show y'all is how to get the TREC Consumer Protection Notice link. So all you have to do for that is on Google search for TREC Consumer Protection Notice. You'll get the link at the top, so just make sure it's from the TREC website. And then you'll see the button that says download form. That's the link that you will need to use. Another thing that you'll want to have just on deck is a copy of this on your computer. So not the PDF, just like a picture of it or a screenshot of it. So to screenshot it on Mac, it would be Command-Shift-4. That'll give you the cross arrows where you're able to drag and drop to get the picture of it. If you're not on a Mac, then you'll use snipping tool. So that's where you can search for your snipping tool and just take a screenshot of that. If that's too complicated, I've put it as an announcement on the Facebook group. So you can go into the official Facebook group, and I actually uploaded an image for you. So you can right click and save this image to your computer. So you should have access to that. Now, another thing is that if you need an IABS form link, because say you got rid of yours, you accidentally misplaced it, no big deal. To recreate your IABS link, if you have a picture of it on your computer, you have your IABS, you saved it on .loop or zip forms or wherever you have it, if you have a copy of it on your computer, all you have to do is go to your Google Drive. So I'm going to start from the beginning. So if you are in your Gmail, so say I'm just hanging out in my Gmail, at the top right, there's these little 9 dots. You can click on that and then click on Drive. From there, you will click New, and you will do File Upload, and you will upload a copy of your IABS form. Once you upload that copy of your IABS form, what you'll do is you'll look at the preview of it, click the 3 dots at the top right, click on Share, and then you'll click on anyone with the link can see it. So this is where you would copy that link, and now you have a link to it. You also want to make sure you have a picture ready to go for certain platforms. So either take the screenshot of it, use the snipping tool, or save it as an image on your computer. So that's what you'll need to have access to. So the links and then the link to the Consumer Protection Notice. And then once you have those, you're ready to start making your platforms compliant. Okay guys, so to change your email signature, TREC Consumer Protection Notice, all you have to do is go to, or you could just Google TREC Consumer Protection Notice if you don't have the link yet. And when you click on that first link, it'll take you to this one where it says to download the form. You can click on this, and then the link at the top is the one you'll want to copy. And then from there, when you go to your email signature and you go to Gmail, all you have to do is go to your Settings tab, go to See All Settings, and then when you scroll down, this is where you'll be able to put that email signature. So my email signature is a little wonky right now, but basically you would paste that link, and then let me just do it this way so y'all get a better look for it, or y'all get a better look at it. So basically when you paste your link, you'll be able to highlight it, and then if you click the little link button, that's where you can change that. And then for the text to display, this is where you can make it say TREC Consumer Protection Notice. And if you're like me and you got rid of the rest of your signature, what you could do to get your IABS form is go to your Google Drive. So when you go to your Gmail and you click the little apps, you can go to Drive. And then once you're in Google Drive, this is where you can click New, File Upload, and then you can upload your IABS form. So I'm just going to use some ones that I have in here. Let's see whose this is. Brian, I'm using you as my example. So you can open up that IABS form, and then once you open it up, the way you get a link for it would be to click on the little, once you see a preview of it, click Share. Right here, it should say, you can click this little button. Make sure that this says anyone with the link can see it. So then you can copy that link and then you can paste it. Again, highlight it, link it, and then you can make this say TREC information about brokerage services. So that's how you will do the links. But remember, guys, for the consumer protection notice, all you have to do is link the TREC one, just in case they ever update it again. You won't have to worry about changing it again. Okay, guys, so to get your Facebook and your Facebook business page and your personal business or personal Facebook page compliant, what you will do is where it says pages, the first thing I want to show y'all is how to get your business page squared away. So if you go into your business page, so I'll just go to one of my fake ones, how to get this compliant, what you would do, and let me delete the old one so y'all could see what y'all want to do, is you need to have a screenshot of the new consumer protection notice. So if you go to the TREC website and search consumer protection notice and you download the form, you will get this page right here. So you can snip tool it, you can do Command Shift 4 if you're on a Mac to screenshot it. You can save the image I posted on Facebook about it. But basically, once you have that picture, what you will do is you'll click Create Post, and then you will upload both the screenshot of your IABS form and the new consumer protection notice. So personally, I like to start off with the IABS form, but you could do it either or. I don't think it makes a difference. But you'll do your IABS and then the new consumer protection notice that you just took a screenshot of. And then you will name it TREC information, if I could type, about brokerage services, and then TREC consumer protection notice. Once you have uploaded both of those images and captioned it, you'll hit post, and then once you post it, you will then pin it by clicking these three dots to the top of your page. So you would just do pin to the top of your page. And then when you refresh it, you'll see that it now lives at the top. So it would be right there. Now to get it on your personal page, what you will do is, this one's super simple. All you have to do is upload it to your featured images. So you would first go to your profile. And then down here where it says edit featured, you would click on that. And then you would upload the photos that you want to be featured. So first it would be your consumer protection notice. You'd hit open, and then you could upload your IABS form in there. It should already be in there, but if it's not, this is your chance to upload it now. And then once you do that, you would click save, and you'll see that show up in your featured section. So it would show up right here on your main page. Okay guys, so how to get your command website compliant, what you would do is you would go to agent.kw.com or command, and then you'll go ahead and sign in. And then from here, what you'll do is you'll go to your settings tab. And then at the bottom where you'll go right here where it says connect settings, you'll go to your marketing profile, and at the bottom you'll see a tab where you should already have your consumer protection notice. If you don't, this is where you would add it. But instead of having the link that you have in there, because sometimes people use their Google Drive links, make sure you take the link from the consumer protection notice. So remember, all you have to do to find that is search for it on the internet, then click on the first link, then click download form, And you'll take this link at the top and hit copy, and then where it says connect settings, this is where you would paste that in there. That's all you have to do for that one. And then remember, if you don't have your IABS form in there, you would upload your IABS form to your drive and then get that shareable link in here. And then once you have that, you would click save, and that's how you get your command website compliant. Okay guys, so the best way to record or to add your TREC compliance on your Instagram would be to, one, save your IABS form and your consumer protection notice on your phone. So for the consumer protection notice, you can Google consumer protection notice from your Safari or your Chrome, and then you can click on it, and then once it downloads, you can take a screenshot of it to have it in your camera roll, and then crop it. For your IABS form, I'd grab it from your email or from your Facebook and just make sure that it's on your camera roll. I'm using Gail's for example today. So once you have those both on your camera roll, what you will do is you will go to your Instagram and you will add them as a story. So if you were to click on this picture, your IABS form, you would add it. All you have to do is add it to your story. Then you can go in there and add your consumer protection notice and add that to your story. And then once they're on your story, you can click on it, click the little button that says highlight, click where it says new, and this is where you can name your highlight TREC. So then you can add that and then the new consumer protection notice to your TREC highlight. That's all you have to do for that. So now whenever you go to your main page, under TREC, you'll see your IABS form and your consumer protection notice there. Okay guys, once you're on YouTube, if you have a channel, this is where you would edit it, but you would go to your channel and then you'll click on customize channel. This will take you into your YouTube studio. Once you're in your YouTube studio, make sure you click on customization, and then you're going to click on basic info. So this is where your links will show up. So you can go in here and add links that you want to feature at the top of your channel. So you'll click on add link, and then you can label it TREC IABS, or in this case consumer protection notice, so I would just do CPN. And then you would go take the link from the TREC website for your consumer protection notice, and then you would paste that in there. That's all it takes. And then if you want to do your IABS, which you should if it's not in there, definitely do it if you don't already have it in there. But you would label it TREC IABS and then take your Google Drive link for it. So you would find it in your drive or upload it to your drive, and then click on the three dots, click share, and then you would copy this link. And then where it says, you'd go back to where we were, and then you would paste that in there. And then I'm going to delete it just because I don't want it on mine. But once you do that, you would click publish. And then when you go to the channel, it'll show up at the top. So mine has my schedule link, so I won't show it here, but yours will show it up here on the right. Or even in your about section, it'll show it. Okay guys, so now it's time for LinkedIn. So basically you need to make sure you have your consumer protection notice link ready to go and your Google Drive or your TREC IABS form link ready to go. And so again, the consumer protection notice, you get it from the TREC website under consumer protection notice. When you download it, it takes you to the link that you can grab. So when you copy it, once you're inside of your LinkedIn, it usually takes you to this main page. So if you click on your profile, this is where you can click at the bottom. It'll say add profile section. Where it says featured, you'll click on links. And then once you're in here, this is where you can paste your consumer protection notice link and click add. And then where it says title, this is where you can make it say TREC consumer protection notice, and then click save. So then once you do that, you'll see that it'll now show up in your featured section. And then also, if you needed to add your IABS form, because if you didn't have that in there, you would need that in there. I'm going to put like a video at the beginning where it shows how to get your IABS form, but you probably have it in your email signature, the link. If not, upload a copy of your IABS to your drive and then click share, and you're going to get the link that says anyone on the internet can view, and you'll do the same thing. So you'll do like add under your featured links, and then you would paste that bad boy in there. And then from there, you would title it TREC information about brokerage services. And then you could save that. So that's how you would do LinkedIn, and that'll show up in here. Okay, and last but not least, for now, we're going to do Twitter. So for Twitter, what you'll do is you need to go to your profile, and then you'll click the button that says tweet, and then in the picture, you'll click the little media button, and this is where you will upload the IABS form and the consumer protection notice. So you would click open for that one, and then you would get your IABS form in there. And then make sure they're the right ones. And then you'll name it TREC information about brokerage services. And then TREC consumer protection notice. And then once you have that, what you will do is you'll hit tweet. And then once you tweet it, you'll make sure that you click the 3 dots so you can pin it to your profile, so it's the first thing people see when they get there.